Good morning, everyone. My name is Austin Brown. I'm a local realtor here in the Lubbock, Texas area. I also service Levelland and the Amarillo area and all the other surrounding areas. Today's video, we're going to be going over the home buying process. And let me tell you, it's definitely not as easy as HGTV and Selling Sunset make it seem. There's actually a lot of back-end work that goes into the home buying process, and that's what we're going to be going over today. And I have broken it down step by step into 10 easy steps to remember. Now, I'm not going to be going into depth on every step. That's going to be for future videos. So for now, just think of this as like a little home buying process in a nutshell. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with step number 1, and that is the down payment. Now, it's certainly not like buying a car, okay? Down payment in real estate can range anywhere from 0% all the way up to 20% of the loan price. So if we're thinking in terms of course, house cost, a $250,000 house at a 3.5% down payment, you're looking anywhere around $8,750 down. So that's why that is always step number 1, gathering the down payment. And like I said, there is multiple loan options to go through. You got VA, you got conventional, you got FHA, which each one's going to require a different minimum down payment. I can definitely tell you a VA loan requires 0% down payment. So that is also another great option to go towards. But after the down payment, we get into step 2, and that is to check your credit score. Of course, just like any loan out there, the lender's going to run your credit. And if your score is not up to par, unfortunately, you don't get approved. Now, I believe last time I checked, the minimum required credit score for an FHA, don't quote me on it now, but I believe it was a 680. But to find out for sure, I would definitely recommend getting in contact with a local loan officer or your local mortgage company to find out more information about that. But after step 2, after you check your credit, then you have to get pre-approved for a mortgage. That's going to be step 3. It's a crazy market right now. There's a lot of buyers, but not a lot of inventory, which means there's going to be a lot of competition out there. So the more ready you are to move forward in this process, the better chances you are at winning that deal. And honestly, most sellers in today's market won't even show a home to a buyer without a pre-approval letter from a mortgage company. And plus, why would you go shopping for real estate without knowing how much you are able to spend? But after that goes into step 4, and that is finding a local realtor that you trust. The home buying process is a very important process for a lot of people. It is a huge step, and it is a huge investment. So you definitely want to be sure you can find somebody that you trust. Someone that's going to be there for you and that's going to be all about you, okay? After step 4, after you find your local realtor that you can trust, you want to go into step 5. Step 5 is the fun part. That's whenever you get to go shopping for a home. So, of course, after you find that realtor in step 4, they should have what is called a buyer's questionnaire sheet. And that's going to contain all the information that you fill out, such as how many bedrooms you want, how many bathrooms you want, do you want a garage, no garage, how big of a garage, how big of a backyard, what area do you want it to be in, all that good stuff. That realtor would typically break it down into the top 3 homes that you want to view, and then you get to go out and check out those homes and see what you think. After step 5 comes step 6. You find your dream home. What's next? Next, you have to submit an offer. And that's whenever I'll go into more depth in future videos. But for this sake, let's just say you submit an offer on the perfect home that you found, and the seller accepts your offer. After that, we go into step 7, and step 7 has to do with a home inspection. Okay, a home inspection is where you hire a home inspector to check out the property from top to bottom to determine if there's any problems with the property that would make you think twice about moving forward with this decision. So they check for anything such as termites, faulty foundation, mold, asbestos, stuff like that. So very important stuff. But rest assured, a lot of problems in nowadays homes can be fixed, and it's actually negotiable between the seller and the buyer as far as who gets those issues fixed. But after step 7, we go into step 8, and that is to get a home appraisal. So the mortgage company that you do choose to go through, they will be the ones who get the appraisal ordered. And of course, they're going to do it for their end. They don't want to loan out money on a home that they know is not going to be worth it. Say you get a $250,000 house under contract. They get an appraisal done and it only comes in at $170,000. Well, for one, you're overpaying for the house, and for two, the loan people are going to be too much upside down on that property. But after the appraisal, we go into my favorite part, which is every realtor's dream words: clear to close. That means the inspection came out terrific, the home appraisal came out just right, and there are no contingencies. Everything is perfect on both sides of the transaction, and you are ready to receive the keys to your perfect home. But upon closing, you also have to think about closing cost. Closing cost is different from a down payment. Closing costs are going to be extra fees such as the loan processing. It will include your down payment, inspections, and stuff like that. There's a lot that goes into closing costs, and it can range anywhere between 2% and 7% of the home price. So that is something that your loan officer will also go over with you during the pre-approval process. But after step 9 comes step 10, and you get to move into your dream home. Everything's official, all the documents have been signed, and you have received the keys to your dream home. So, like I said, this was going to be a quick video. It was just the home buying process in a nutshell. Easy 10-step process that you can remember. Now, like I said, I didn't go into depth with every single step. I will be going into depth in future videos, so please just be on the lookout. I will notify before I post a video and about what I'm going to be going over. So, once again, I do want to thank you so much for stopping by to listen. It has been wonderful. This is my very first Facebook Live video, so I will admit I was kind of nervous at first. I didn't want to mess up or say anything wrong, but honestly, it wasn't too bad. So please be on the lookout for future videos. Once again, my name is Austin, your local Lubbock, Texas realtor, and it was so wonderful to get to walk you through the home buying process. Y'all have a wonderful rest of y'all's day. Thank you.